Hello, welcome to my channel. If you clicked on this video, it's going to be because you have a lot of issues like I do with STYEs. I've had issues with STYEs for about 7 to 8 years now. I've made radical changes in my life to address that issue and many other issues. I was on a raw food diet for 2.5 years. And that helped it for a little bit, but it was still just basically a shortcoming, keeping it at bay, so that if I got off the raw food diet, then it would basically flare up again. I'd start getting STYEs and issues. I did a number of changes in my diet. I did like the Wim Hof for several months, getting into ice baths. That helped it during that time, but it was really extreme and like super painful and just terrible. None of the things that I did worked. It was basically hounding me all the time, and so always on my heels, you know. Anyway, I decided to when I went to my girlfriend's house, and there was a gentleman there. His name is Tom. He's a Croatian elderly man, and he basically was telling me that when you walk on the grass, it cools the body. And he had some really interesting things to talk to me about, and I'm always willing to listen. And I thought about this later on. It made a lot of sense to me. That means something. It cools the body. How does it cool and soothe the body? What does this mean? And then I started thinking of inflammation. Inflammation is like fire, inflamed. And I started thinking, okay, inflammation and cooling. So if you have any fires, any inflammation, whether it's the eyes, your knees, your shoulders, your back, it's inflammation, it's fire. And when you walk on the grass, it's supposed to cool you. Well, I didn't know. I've never heard of anything like that, so I thought I'd just try it. So I went outside, I walked on the grass for about 10 minutes, and I came inside, and in the morning, my bumps were gone. My STYEs were gone, and I didn't understand how a STYE can disappear overnight, but okay. So I said, this is a good thing. So I walked again in the morning, barefoot on the grass, and then at night another 5 minutes. So 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. That was really good, and I did this for 4 to 5 months, and it kept it at bay. So if we were going to go out for a wedding or with some friends, if I was grounding, then I was definitely staying clear and looked like a normal person. But if I didn't ground one day or even missed my morning, by the afternoon my redness was back. And I went with this for a while because it's the only thing that I tried. I went to doctors for this. They did blood work. It was like endless. I even had these really like marbles under my eyes. And when I did the raw food diet and started drinking distilled water for a while, those went away. And they ended up coming back when I was not eating raw anymore. And it's like a permanent bump that was there. I just realized right now, before I started recording, that the bump's gone. And that would have been no more than maybe 2 weeks ago that I checked it. So that brings me to what I've been doing that has actually really helped me with the STYEs totally disappear. And that's neem oil. If you haven't heard of neem oil, it's basically from India. It's an Ayurvedic belief that neem oil can really it's very antibacterial, and it can really help. And a lot of people use it for their gardens. They spray the oil mixed with some kind of a solvent onto the foliage, and then the bugs don't bother. The mosquitoes don't get on you if you have it on your body, and the bugs don't eat your plants that you planted. So anyway, I decided to put, you can put this on your skin, and it's great for acne. It's amazing. But you put this right here. You basically rub it under here. You don't let it get in your eye. You can close your eye and just kind of rub it in. And I basically rub it all over my face. But oil is very toxic. Neem oil is very toxic in the body. You're not supposed to ingest it, so don't put it on your lips, because then you can lick your lips. It might give you, a little bit of an upset stomach. I haven't had that yet. I lick my lips all the time, and it's really bitter. But basically, I found that neem has made these bumps go away, any irritation go away, and that in combination with grounding has just been my savior. It's been basically what I really needed. And I tried everything out there, and none of the stuff that I tried that's on the internet worked. So I had to make this video. It's so important. But don't forget to subscribe if you like the information that I'm putting out, because the things that I put out are things that have helped me with issues that I've had physically. And I got to the point where I just wasn't sick throughout the entire year. I learned how to correct that, but I'm going to keep that for another video. Keep this video short. Anyway, if you subscribe, then anytime that you're looking for information, you'll come across my video. A lot of the information that I have to put out, I haven't found it on the internet. I've searched, and so there's a lot of information that's coming from me that has been basically the last 20 years of my life. I've been trying to help myself. I'm in my 40s now, and I started this when I was in my mid-20s. And so I have a lot to offer and share, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. Until next time.